What is up, everyone? Zerlo here with Zerlo Gaming, bringing us back our final Strixhaven School of Mages pre-release pack opening, where we open up the pre-release, open up the packs, take a look at the cards we would have had, and see what type of deck we would have made. So, should be fun, should be enjoyable, and as always, if you're enjoying yourself, have any comments, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know that YouTube stuff. So, I'm just going to go ahead and open this up, and we'll get to opening the packs. So, it might take me a moment for this one. This one feels a little bit homely. I don't know what that means. Alright, and there we go. We got it all open, so we're just going to open it up, take the sleeve off, pop this, look at our dice, roll our dice. We got a 3 the last time, that sucked. And we got a 10, so we're not doing any better. That becomes our life total. And we're going to pull out the contents. Close this up and leave that here so we know which one we're opening. As always, it comes with a pack that should help us with our deck building. We'll put that up here, and then 5 additional draft boosters that we can use to make the deck. It does come with a nice card separator, and comes with a promotional card with an arena code. Unfortunately, I believe the arena codes are already used. So we're just going to go ahead and zoom in so we can start seeing the cards. So we have Selfless Glyph Weaver. Nice. We'll check out the values, put them in post, so won't complain. I like getting promo cards. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with our first pack. What would we have gotten? I hope it's good. And it starts off with a blue-green, so just gonna skip past these ones and just kind of take a look at what the uncommons and rares are. Dina again. And put the commons there. Dina. You are not helping this deck. We're going to put that here. Agonizing Remorse. Oh, by the way, our rare was Elemental Expressionist. Doesn't do us much good. And then we got Selfless Glyph Weavers as our other rare. It's Rare John. Got it. So we might be able to play with that. I'm not impressed so far. I just want some heavy hitters. That's all I want. Because this is one of my favorite colors for Strixhaven. So we're going to skip past the commons, of course, as we always do. And we'll talk about them later on if they make their way into the deck. And so that'll make that fun. Golden Ratio, Professor, Vanishing Verse, that's a plus. It's our color. And then Gift of Estates, which is our colors as well. So we're starting to build. We're getting stuff. Okay. This is just amazing. Hold on. I have to get this one. Oh, there's a little bit more. There we go. And skipping past the comments. Starting off. No, John, you just mixed commons in with uncommons. What did you do that for? Because I'm good. Alright. Umbrella Juke. It's at least our color. Reduced to memory lesson. Okay. Okay, we're starting to build. This doesn't help our deck, but the Elite Spellbinder does. Maybe we'll be able to make an Inkling deck after all. We'll see. Skipping. Here. I'll skip past like this. Just in case you do want to pause and check out some of the cards. I Twitch for uncommon. We'll probably use that again. Uncommon, uncommon. Exponential growth. Not in my deck. Thank you. Witherbloom Pledge Mage, which we see another one up here. So, that's a common. Last pack. Okay. That'd be cool if we pulled a Shadrix. I would love to use a Shadrix in this. Alright. Skipping past the commons as always. Fractal Summoning. Put those there. Not something we can use. Same with you. Simone, Strixhaven, Stadium Job. And then Putrefy. So, no Strix. Or the dragon I wanted. So sad. But we have one last one to open up. So we still might get it. Shadrix. Be my dragon. Be my dragon. Skip past. Skip. Skip. Skip to Maloo. Skip. Alright. Should be getting into the uncommons now. Uncommons. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, we got Shadrix. I wonder if you always got Shadrix. I doubt it. This is going to be good. Alright, so I'm going to take a moment and skip past these. And I'm going to put that card up there. And say, give me a few moments. I'm going to go ahead and build the deck. And I think we're going to have a fairly good one this time. So, be right back. Alright, we are back. I just created the Silverquill deck. I feel okay about it. I feel pretty good. I really do. But starting off, we're going to go with our spell cards. So, for our first one, we have Beaming Defiance. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains hexproof until end of turn. We have Defend the Campus. Choose one. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Or destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Professor's Warning. Choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn is the second option. We've already seen Beaming Defiance. Crushing Disappointment. Each player loses 2 life. You draw 2 cards. Umbreal Juke. Choose one. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Or create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying, which is the reason for that is I want the Inklings. Exile target mono-colored permanent, so Vanishing Verse. And Shadrix. We have Shadrix for our ultimate commander for this deck. So, it's flying, it's double strike. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may choose 2. Each mode must target a different player. So, target player creates a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. That target player draws a card and loses 1 life. Or target player puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control. So, I like the options. And then we have Selfless Glyphweaver. Exile Selfless Glyphweaver. Creatures you control are indestructible until end of turn, which is good. Elite Spellbinder. Flying. When Elite Spellbinder enters the battlefield, look at the target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A spell cast this way costs 2 more to cast. Professor of Symbology. Whenever Professor of Symbology enters the battlefield, learn. We do have cards, but they weren't that good for learning. We have Eye Twitch. Flying. When Eye Twitch dies, learn once again. It's an option. We don't have to learn. Shadewing Lorette. Flying. Whenever another creature you control with flying dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Promising Dust Mage. When Promising Dust Mage dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, draw a card. Combat Professor. Flying. At the beginning of the combat, on your turn, target creature gains +1/+0 and gains Vigilance until end of turn. Novice Dissector. Sacrifice another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. Arrogant Poet. Whenever Arrogant Poet attacks, you may pay 2 life. If you do, gains flying until end of turn. Combat Professor. At the beginning of your combat, I believe we've already read this. Owlin Shield Mage. So flying, it also has Ward, pay 3 life. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability that an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 3 life. And then finally, Silverquill Pledge Mage. Whenever you cast a copy of an instant or sorcery spell, Silverquill Pledge Mage gains your choice of flying or lifelink until end of turn. So this type of deck, I think if we were able to get our Inklings built up and counters put on, it would be a very tough one to beat. So I do think it would be a champion, potentially. I just think I'm also saying that because we got Shadrix. So yeah, if you like this type of video, let me know. Leave a like, comment, you know, all that silly stuff that you do for YouTube. And if there's anything you want to see opened, let me know and I'll see what I can make happen. So, have a good one.